This week, an irate Trump supporter who was protesting outside of a Manhattan courthouse, ostensibly assuming Trump was going to be indicted any second, pulled a knife on a couple and their two small children after yelling at the couple. Let me read this from Politico. I mean, this is just almost too much to even process. Here's what happened according to Politico. The man and woman with two children in strollers accidentally bumped into the Trump supporter while crossing the intersection of Hogan Place and Center Street just after 4 p.m., three bystanders told Politico. The female protester, who held a sign that read, "I support Trump, do you?" began arguing with the couple before she pulled out a blade approximately 6 inches long and waved it at the family, according to the eyewitnesses. Angelica Rucker pulled a knife from her right side belt hip area and began menacing one of the complainants with the knife as the verbal confrontation pursued, a court spokesperson said. Luckily, of course, there were police officers outside the courtroom. They immediately rushed over, did pull their guns, told her to drop the knife, and she was arrested without incident. Thank God. I mean, these people, and I'm talking about the diehard Trumpers willing to pull a knife on a couple and their two small children, there's something wrong with them. And I don't even think that that's up for discussion anymore. If this is the point that you have sunk to in your life, something has gone horribly wrong in your brain. And these people need to be under constant psychological supervision because they are clearly a threat to society. This is not okay. It is not okay that we as a country have hit this point. This is a friggin' cult. And if you don't believe me, then you are living in denial. You're living in an alternative reality. God only knows what this woman would have done to this couple and the children in strollers had the police not been there to immediately intervene. She didn't have time to do something horrible to these people. Again, thank God. But this is the level of anger and hatred and violence that we are dealing with these hardcore Trump supporters who are so angry that the man might have to go to trial, that they're willing to do God knows what to defend him. I have politicians that I like. I have politicians that I'm a fan of. None that I explicitly admire. But I do have some that I like. I'm not putting them up on pedestals. They all have positions that I'm not a fan of. But I can't imagine ever getting to the point where I so desperately wanted to defend a Katie Porter or a Bernie Sanders that I would pull a knife on a person. That's psychotic behavior. And I hope that this individual gets the help that she needs. I hope she is held accountable. But I hope we do more than just toss her in a jail cell, because that's not going to fix anything. Okay? We need rehabilitation. We need psychological evaluations. We need deprogramming of people like this, not just to, you're going to rot in jail. That's not good. That doesn't solve any of the problems. But we have very real problems with this Trump cult. And we need mental health experts to help us fix it. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share. But again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.